Pat Riley likes to say in basketball there are two things. There's winning and there's misery. And this guy has caused more misery this season for opposing teams. I think at last count you had, 47 game winners this year. It just seems that way. Yep. Is there anything in your mind that stands out when you see, the clips like that back to back to back to back? Which one stands out this year for you, Kobe?
I think the first one against Miami. I mean, that's the only shot out of all the shots that I've made that I've never, ever practiced in my life. So it was just a pure lucky horse shot, and it just went in for me.
Yeah, you said after that's probably the luckiest shot you've ever taken and made. But take me through the thought process when you're in that situation.
Well, I mean, you're really just trying to read the defense and seeing what's going on, seeing what they're going to give you. And
did you call bank?
Actually, I can only bank it because D Wade's hand was sitting right there. So the only thing I could do was put it up high enough.
Sure you got it out.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I could do. But I was just trying to get space and go to the middle, and but I slipped a little bit, lost my footing, and the only thing I had was a one-legged runner. So
when you get that ball in those positions, everybody in the arena believes you're going to score, and we know you can pass and set people up. But what's the first thing you think about? Do you first think, I'm going to score, depending on how it goes? Then if it cuts off, then I'll pass it, because I mean we know you can hit those shots. Or what's your thought process?
I kind of already know how they're going to play me. Generally, just from playing against these teams with different coaches, I kind of know what they do in those situations and what they've been doing throughout the course of the game. So we try to put them in positions where they have to make decisions and make them pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you know how it is when you're playing. You got a second to make a decision. Do I go? Do I not go? I mean, that's enough time for me to, bump, fade.
You made some great shots, like the one over Boston when Ray Allen was on you. But what I really like to see is the out-of-bounds play that Phil drops up when he hits. As a matter of fact, here's the one over Ray. Now that was great defense by Ray. Ray's just depressed right now because you can't play any better defense than that. Yeah, by the way, that's great defense. But Ray's like depressed. Believe me, I've had a lot of those shots on me.
Ball boys were too. I saw them. That's messed up.
Because he just do this, the head goes down. You're like, man, that's the best I can do, coach. But I like to play when you play the split game with the guy taking out of bounds. You hit Paul Gasol and you get into that split game there. That puts a lot of pressure on the defense because you're running that flare screen on the weak side. So you kind of know you're going to be, for a second or two you're going to be manned up on that side because of the play.
They're going to have to do something.
Yeah.
And we ran the same situation last year in the finals where teams paid a little too much attention to me. Now Derek's sitting there on the three-point line wide open. He knocks down a three, to tie the game. So these little games that we play and where teams have to make choices, and obviously when Powell has the ball, if his man takes his out for him, he can make a play.
Right.
So that's what we try to do.